Z9, wow, what an adventure this has been. Welcome to the Z9 Diaries at Clare School of Photography, and this video really is only a tiny snippet of the Z9 Diaries. I'm Claire. I love to get on both sides of the camera, and I absolutely had a blast with the Z9. I had 11 days shooting with the Z9. One of those days I only took a couple in the evening. So over the course of 11 days, I shot 4,417 images. And that was just with the Z9. I was also shooting with my D3 and my Nikon D800 just to do some interesting comparisons. So hit subscribe if you'd like to explore any of those videos later on. I just took a photo of this sunset with the Z9. It looks better on the photo than it does in real life. This is insane. I've been starting to use the flip screen on the Z9, which is actually really good for my neck because I'm not always doing the same movement. Like one of the worst movements for whiplash injury is that movement, like that. This is brilliant because it's just a different position to be in, and I think that's really good in terms of your sort of physiology. And the other thing I've noticed is it's really nice about the flip screen is that if you're looking down there, you're still capturing a shot, but you're not losing that connection with your subject. You can just be looking down every so often and then looking up, and I'm still there, I'm still in the moment. I love that. Amazing. So in terms of detail, oh my goodness. Like now I've looked at some of these images I've taken today and I've realised, like in a way, why some of my landscape photography I've always found a little bit boring. But this brings it to life because there's so much detail. And I feel like I'm only going to scratch the surface of this camera in the 2 weeks that I've got it. Potentially I kind of won't be doing it justice to explore every setting and everything you can do, but then in another way, the pictures that I'm taking, you know that I've pretty much got this camera out of box and I've kind of just got straight to work with it. So the images that I get, put it this way, I'm not getting anywhere near what I know this camera could do for me. You know, that would be a learning curve. That would be months of getting used to it. I've just realised a fashion disaster today. I didn't really look in the mirror before I left. And what Frames said to me keeps coming into my mind. Frames TM, when I had the interview with Varhography and Frames, he said, he showed me this photo and he said, this is 20% of the photo. And then when he showed me zoomed all the way in, it's come into my mind a lot over these couple of weeks because I took a picture of a squirrel in my mum and dad's garden and I wasn't going to bother trying, you know, because I don't have a long lens, and so I was just shooting with the 24 to 70mm lens, and I thought, no, I'm going to try it because I remembered what Frames said, how far you can crop in, how close. It's just incredible. Wow, that is unbelievable. Like, what? I didn't even see that bit of moss. Like, you can't even see it. You can't even see the moss, right, until you take a picture of it. Right, so here's a bit of moss, right? So that little bit of moss there, right, I'll look at it in real life. I wish you were here to see this because this bit of moss, right, is nowhere near as awesome in real life. No offence, bit of moss. You look better through here than you do in real life. That's insane. Actually, the colour of the Z9 is pretty incredible, like the D3. You're going to love that shot. The Z9 Diaries really has been a personal journey for me. It's got me jumping out of bed, running out the door, spur of the moment trips here, there and everywhere. and it's been such a massive eye-opener in terms of photography and also on a personal level. So I'd love you to stay with me, hit subscribe and enjoy the adventure. Hi, I just drove 2.5 hours just to get out of the flat light where I live, to take some pictures, and the mountains were calling me. So I realised upon returning home from the mountains that I'd somehow knocked the Z9 onto JPEG and not RAW. So I realised that all the photos I'd taken in the mountains were all shot on JPEG, and I was really cross with myself to start with. I was thinking, I didn't drive all that way to get some JPEGs. And then I realised, well, maybe that's what I'm meant to be sharing. A few JPEGs just to remind us they're not all bad. When I first went digital from film, I didn't actually shoot RAW for years. So I did many weddings shooting only JPEG. So yeah, this was a really nice reminder. Hi, I really do seem to have some profound moments at this deer park. It's not just being out in the peace and quiet, watching those deer, right? It's not just that. That's amazing. I've always loved being out and even seeing a wren or a robin or whatever. It's lovely. But it's not just that. It's knowing that I'm capturing it so that I can share it and pass on that joy, you know? Here's a snippet of one of our studio shoots. It was great fun, and I shot it on the D3, the D800 and the Z9. So if you'd like to see more of this, you know what to do.
Mainly in your mind.
I know, it's all in my mind. Oh, smoke, hang on. It looks, it's better on the camera
More than it is in real life.
May I just take this final opportunity to tell you I've just signed the final proof for my book to be published, Piano Fingers. So I'm really excited about that. So it should be literally published any month now. So 2023 is the year that Piano Fingers will come to life finally. I wrote this book in 2020 and it's based on true events, my life, the ups and the downs and the crazy roller coaster of a ride that it's been. And the characters in the book are actually based on people in my life as well. So look out for that one in 2023. Take care, I'll see you soon. Bye.